So I was supposed to keep this to like 2 or 3 minutes, but that's not going to happen. So bear with me for going a little bit longer than expected. And despite my sparkling smile and robust appearance, I've actually been very sick since I was 10 years old. When I was 10, I contracted viral encephalitis, which is an inflammatory disease of the brain cells. At that point, my immune system was so weak that I got a cold that my body just couldn't fight, and it settled in my spinal cord and traveled up to my brainstem. I actually nearly died, nearly slipped into a coma, and I was in ICU for 32 days and private duty room for a couple of months after that, and then round-the-clock private duty nurses for a while after that, and it completely wiped me out. I had to relearn everything, how to walk, how to talk, tell time, count, tie my shoes, everything. But I fought it and I came back, but fast forward 7 years later, and in 1994, I found out about the strong possibility of having multiple sclerosis, which is exactly what you want to hear when you're beginning your senior year of high school. So even though I've only been officially diagnosed since 2000, in retrospect, I've had MS for about 20 years now. And doctors don't know whether the MS and the encephalitis are related or whether or not I just happen to win, as I call it, the neurological lottery. The thing is that taking Juice Plus has done a lot for my health, though. It's reduced the long-term inflammation in my blood, which has allowed me to come off of blood thinners. And since eating it, and I say eating because rather than a supplement, it's just whole food nutrition, fruits and vitamins. The number of prescriptions that I take daily just for maintenance has reduced by about a third. And now, since I have MS, my immune system is actually overactive as opposed to underactive as it was before. So with autoimmune illnesses, your immune system views your own body as an invader that's to be attacked and destroyed. And so what Juice Plus does is it actually balances out my immune system. And being on immune suppressants for the MS means that I'm then susceptible for everything that's out there. I get the flu every year, a bad cold, an upper respiratory infection, but I didn't get those this year since I've been taking Juice Plus. And it really is a vicious cycle that repeats itself because when I get sick, then my immune system kicks into high gear, which makes my MS symptoms worse, which means I have to go on more immune suppressant. And so, like I said, it's a really vicious cycle. But there are a lot of positives, like I said, to eating the Juice Plus on a daily basis. I don't know what it's like to not be in pain. I've been in pain every minute of every day of my life for the past 15 years. But what I have noticed is that when I'm taking Juice Plus, when I'm eating Juice Plus, the pain goes from more stabbing fire to something that's just really kind of nagging and more bearable. My seasonal allergies have all but disappeared, which is a really big deal living in Texas. And like I said, Juice Plus is really the only consistent change that I've made. I feel better, I sleep better, I have more energy. And again, with MS and all other autoimmune diseases, fatigue is a really big symptom. My friend's baby over there, sorry. Fatigue is a really big symptom because your body is constantly fighting itself, and that takes a toll. So what really impressed me on the immunological side with Juice Plus is that it's an immune balancer, as I mentioned. It's not a suppressant. It's not a booster. It just simply balances your immune system because it's just 30 plus of the fruits and vegetables that we were created to take in anyway. And so it really does fill that gap in your diet. And believe me, I was very, very skeptical. My friend Jamie Campanero-Cantrell, she talked to me about it for probably a couple years. And I was really more like, you know what? Thank you, Jamie. That's nice. I'm sure it's wonderful. But I see one of the top neurologists in the world. So I'm pretty sure if it were that easy, everybody would be taking it. But then after a couple of major health scares, a couple of bouts of complete lower body paralysis, finding a blood clot in my right jugular, that mindset changed to, you know what, can't hurt. Maybe I'll give it a try. So I went with her to a meeting, and I did like what I heard. And it probably took me another 3 or 4 months after that to really get started on it, but now I'm on it, and I really do like it. It has helped me tremendously, and I'm not looking back. So I really do thank her for her persistence on that. And MS really does take a lot of your control away. Occasional incontinence, which that's fun. I don't know when I go to bed at night if I'll be able to see or walk when I wake up in the morning. I've lost a lot of my autonomy. I can't drive any longer. I don't live alone. I'm not even supposed to be in the house alone. But Juice Plus does give me some of that control back because it's a decision that I make for myself every single day. And it's helping me. So having that little bit of control and independence back is a wonderful thing. And that's why I'm a Juice Plus girl for life.